The story that I have to tell you is because we have a beautiful day today. And the story is about a young girl who lives with her parents and has chores. And about a zimzim. Does anyone know what a zimzim is?
I do.
Anyone? Anyone?
He knows.
My lord, what is a zimzim?
It is an African drum.
Nay!
No.
I know. It's a kettle you hide in the closet and make spirits in.
Well, you got the spirits part right.
Okay.
Has anyone heard of, shall we say, the Russian version Baba Yaga?
A witch.
Very close, but not quite. Well, Zimzim in Africa is told to children like Baba Yaga, or in some parts of Europe of the boogeyman. A Zimzim is a changeling. He can change himself into as small as an ant or as tall as an elephant. And he's always out for himself. He's not evil, but he likes to, shall we say, better things for himself in comfort. Well, on this fine day, this young girl had chores, as I said. And her first chore was to go down to the riverside carrying a calabash on her head. Calabash is a very tall urn. And pretty much that's exactly what they would do. She would balance it on her head, much as I do my staff on my finger. And she would walk with that, just fine and proper, on her head down to the riverside. Now on a day just like today, she had a song that she would sing.
Can you see the sun shining on the water? Can you see the birds playing in the wind? Can you see the wind dancing through the treetops? Oh my, what a beautiful day.
And a beautiful day it was, for the sun was shining down and the birds were flying through the air and singing their songs.
I hear some.
And the river was flowing smooth and clean. Well, she gathered all the water she could in her calabash and decided to sit on a moss-covered rock, her favorite resting place, and sing her song.
Can you see the sun shining on the water? Can you see the birds playing in the wind? Can you see the wind dancing through the treetops? Oh my, what a beautiful day.
Well, on this particular day, there was a Zimzim hiding from behind a bush. And he listened to her sing her song and thought to himself, such a lovely little girl she is. And she has a wonderful voice and a wonderful song.
Oh yes, I like her.
I know exactly what I can do. Snaps his fingers and he changes into a handsome man.
I like that.
He steps from behind the bush and says, girl, you have such a wonderful voice.
Thank
And you have such a wonderful song.
you. Thank you very much.
What say you and I travel from town to town, using your voice and singing your song, and I will play this wonderful drum.
I don't know him. Should I go with him? No. She says no, I can't go with you.
No. Zimzim doesn't like it, but no, it makes well, he notices the calabash full of water. I see you are doing your chores like a wonderful little girl you are. But with the coin that we would make from
Oh,
this
I could make
house,
money.
and you're singing your
I could
song,
make money.
You could buy servants, yes, servants to do your chores for you. What say you? Shh, you be quiet. Don't help her. No, shh. Ah,
Listening to the voice of reason, he said no, I shouldn't go with you.
no. Well, the Zimzim not wanting to hear the word no again, set his drum down.
Oh dear.
And he opened up the drum, and he reached over, grabbed the girl, and stuffed her into the drum. And he looked at the girl in the drum and said, girl, when I hit the drum once, you will sing your song. When I hit it twice, you will stop, or you will get no food from me.
But I like eating. I like food.
Well, with that, he picked the Zimzim, the young girl, up. And the Zimzim and the young girl made their way to the nearest town. The very next morning, you hear, come on, come all, come listen to my magic drum.
Yeah, magic drum.
He beat the drum once, and the girl started singing her song.
Can you see the sun shining in the water? Can you see the birds playing in the wind? Can you see the wind dancing through the treetops? Oh my, what a beautiful day.
And people would gather, a singing drum, a talking drum, and they would toss coins at him and he would pick them up. And the one who tossed the most coins he would stay with them for supper that night for a most very, very important
He gets
person
food, I get
who had such a wonderful, interesting fellow over for dinner. It was. Well, many a day the Zimzum entered a town doing the exact same thing. But ever since that first night, the girl's father worried about her. She's never been late for dinner.
Never, ever.
Well, he set out that very night looking for his daughter, always entering a town when the Zimzum was leaving it with the girl. Except for one day, he heard, "Come on, come all, come listen to my magic drum." And the beating of a drum and a sad song.
Can you see the sun shining in the water? Can you see the birds playing in the wind? Like, can you see the wind dancing through the treetops? Oh my, what a beautiful day.
He recognized his daughter's voice, and by the tone of it, she was in trouble. He waited until the Zimzum was finished, and asleep this time beneath a tree. Then he crept up to the drum, opened the drum up, then let his daughter out and shut the drum. When he looked up into the tree, he had an idea. He opened up the drum, reached up into the trees, pulled something from it, placed it into the drum, and then shut the lid. Then he and his daughter made their escape, living happily ever after that. However, the Zimzum entered another town the next morning. "Come on, come all, come listen to my magic drum," and beat the drum, and no song did come from it. Maybe she's still sleeping. "Girl, we need a song." Beat the drum a second time, still no song. What could possibly be the matter? Sets the drum down and opens up the drum, and right from it comes a swarm of bees. And they're looking down on him, for they're very angry for him beating on their heads.
Not good to anger.
Now, if anything is good to say about a Zimzum, anything at all, it is to say that they know when danger is near. And the Zimzum did look at the angry bees, and then they turned around and started running. And that angry cloud of bees chased him. And it's said to this very day that if you look on the horizon at sunset, you will see a very small figure running across, and this dark, angry cloud chasing him. And that is the story of a young girl and a Zimzum.